What's good, Taurus? Welcome back to our secret love nest here on YouTube. I'm back with another message for all of my Taurians. So I don't know who I'm speaking to, but it's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to go ahead and put that outfit on. I hear you got places to go, people to see, things to do. There's some type of outfit that you got in the back of your closet, or an outfit that you've been eyeing, or one that you got sitting around in your shopping cart. You waiting to hit the purchase button, but you haven't done it yet because you don't have no reason, or you don't have the money. I don't give a damn what it's about. All I can tell you is it's time to put that thing on. It's time to purchase that item. I'm talking to someone that has been eyeing something for a while. You've been eyeing this purchase. You've been eyeing this thing. It's been coming across your mind. You've been seeing it. You've been hearing about it, okay, collectively as well. And so this is a strong as confirmation. Yes, some things are coming in for you. Yes, that outfit in the back of your closet. Yes, the shopping cart that you haven't deleted yet, but you just leave it up. I'm talking to the window shoppers out there. This message is for you. Okay? It's something that you've been wanting and you deserve it, and you about to have it, and you about to purchase it. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody getting an invitation. That's what I'm seeing. Something is coming your way. Someone's getting an invitation. Others of you, I'm seeing that this is some type of party. Okay. Some of y'all are getting some type of party, and come to find out this party is about you, and you least expect it. Like, this entire party is to celebrate you. All right, I see people coming in town. People coming that you haven't seen, friends that you haven't seen forever coming in town, people that you really don't talk to every single day, but they all coming to celebrate you. This seems like some type of, it doesn't feel like an award. It feels like a celebration of you, a celebration of life. Y'all, did I just ruin someone's surprise party? No. I'm telling y'all, that's the vision that I'm having. I am literally seeing someone have some type of surprise party. Damn it, Taurus. If this is a surprise party, I'm sorry, y'all. But I hate ruining those type of functions, but it seems like some type of engagement, some type of party, and you don't know it. And that's why I get this strong sense that you just don't know that this is for you, but you may be thinking that you're going there for somebody else. Okay, so before we get any further, y'all, help me give a warm welcome to everyone in the comment section. Thank y'all for all the love, support, and flowers that I'm always receiving on this channel. And if you guys are new, welcome to our love nest. Okay, so I just want to thank y'all before we get any deeper. I'm telling you, the sun. Okay, I'm hearing oh, you finna be acting up. You finna be making someone mad. Because I heard, what's that song? Shake your ass, make your baby daddy mad. Okay, make your baby daddy and baby mama mad. Somebody mad. Oh, Lord. Spirit is cutting up. I'm telling you. You are, I don't know if you're going to gatherings, festivals, baby showers, graduations, anything that's requiring you to have a good time. You're not even trying to make people mad, but you having a good time, Taurus, makes people mad because they don't have no possession over you. They don't have no control over you. You can go outside. You can do whatever you want to do. You're not claimed by anybody. You don't belong to anybody. And since you got that type of freedom, naturally, you are going to be seen by a lot of people in the way that you deserve to be treated. You are in a frequency of dating yourself the way you want to be treated, treating yourself the way you want others to treat you. And because you're on that frequency, because you're on that time, it's nothing. It's only a matter of time before someone comes through and they want to get to know you. There is this strong energy of your single days are coming to a big end. I can't fix the messages. That's the energy that I'm getting. And you may feel like you're not ready. You may feel like you're not where you want to be, or some of y'all may be ready. Who knows? But what I can tell you is you're about to be extremely happy. So let's light us a little incense, because I'm hearing that it's starting, all of it starting like right now. Okay, you surrendering drama, struggle, love. Yeah, you done. You so done. It don't even make no sense. I'm gonna use a short one. Okay, I feel like you getting off the stupid train. There was some type of stupid train you was on. And these are your words, it's not mine. But I'm saying this, whoever I'm talking to, you getting off some type of stupid train and you are officially done. Okay? You're done with a certain type. You're done with a certain caliber. You raising the bar. I heard Akbar. You're raising the bar. Yeah, you're one of one. You're the only one. All right, Spirit, let's get into it. For Taurus, so we have the vast universe. I promise y'all, I cannot make this up. The vast universe. You are time traveling at a rapid speed. Okay, things are about to move so fast for you. You gonna feel like you rushing, but you not. It's like you standing firm in your conviction and your commitment into you, and that firmness that you are doing is taking you places at a rapid speed. And it's going to, one thing that's going to be for certain is that you're out of isolation. You're out of like, this is what the energy is going to read. This is what people are going to, this is what you're omitting off of you. It's like you let people think what they want to think. I plead the fifth. Okay, I plead the fifth. It's like, damn, how did you do that? How did you transform your life? How did you propel yourself like that? It's your secret sauce. That's what I feel like with victim mentality. Yeah, this is you getting out of your own way. The loving man. Yes, you are getting out of your way. And it feels as if you were buying time, or you were trying to elevate someone else along with you. You know what I'm saying? Ascended masters. Yeah, you were trying to elevate someone with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were trying to take someone with you. And it was reading like, I'm gonna heal you, I'm gonna fix you, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna love you to death. Okay, I'm gonna love you to life. I'm gonna love you back to life. And so you pretty much looking at this situation like, this ain't the best that I could do. That's what I'm seeing here. You have come to the realization that this is not the best that you can do. You can do better. You deserve better. You can have better. You can have whatever you like. Anyone that's still trying to figure out if they stuck in a sadness and woe is me, and it don't matter who it is, it's like, yeah, that's not love. That's not how we translate that. It's Ascended Master 7-7 here. And so I do feel like you needed to, it's like work with an energy. You needed to work with an energy so that you can ascend. And I do feel like some type of ascension helped you get unstuck, because this is alchemy. When I see surrender, drama, ascended masters, and stuck energy in reverse, this is alchemizing your situation. Turning your pain into books, turning your old perspectives into something beautiful. Okay, I'm hearing been there, done that, healing light. What is this? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve issues more quickly. Let it dry. Thank you. I'm going to look at it in just a second. Oh, Lord. So, y'all know the oracles be taking us places. You got a lot of quantum cards here. Yeah, you got a lot of quantum realm cards here. And so this is kind of telling me like the soul work that you've been doing. What's this one? Yeah, these are a lot of quantum cards. You probably got no, yeah, you have no, the only thing you got, like, you've been rising above the drama and the situation so you don't stay stuck with a vibration that you're not on anymore. So you kind of been like just traveling and coasting, and that's why I see healing light here, 7-7. Okay. Now it's like, okay, been there, done that. What am I going to do with all that information? How am I going to process that information? You can't change the person, so what you going to do about it? So you're kind of like this beacon of light that forces you to see like the universe is so vast. There's a million and one women and men out there. You could be living your life. What about this one sucker is got you so damn bent and twisted to the point where this one situation or these multiple experiences has shaped your entire reality and made it real funky for you, to the point where it's like you victimize it. This person did this to me, that person did that to me, woo. And so I just feel like you're like, yeah, nah, y'all can stay in your struggle. I feel like back in the day, you even used to be the type of person when you see someone stuck in the dumps and they're struggling with understanding why they had to go through this or why they had to go through that, and maybe you used to offer unsolicited advice. I don't even see you doing that shit no more. It's kind of like you just letting them, if that's where they at, that's where they at. You ain't, yes, I'm not here to solve your problems. I'm not here to fix your dysfunction. When you're ready, the time will come along and you'll find your way out. It is what it is. And yes, because the truth is, the only thing that you can stick around and do is try to be a martyr and fix people and be like, have a God complex where you over here overcompensating like you some type of savior. So it's like you really checked your motherfucking self. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get your tarot cards. So you've raised your standards. I told you. That's what I'm seeing here. It's fair. I did my part. I came, I saw, I conquered. I left no stone. I've left nothing left. What they say? No stone left unturned. I did it how I wanted to do it. I took the losses. I took the L's. I seen everything I needed to see. I got the truth. When you So the devil came by and visit your ass. That's what I see. Triggered you, provoked you, and it was to test you to see if you was going to go back and you was going to be easily manipulated, or if you had learned that lesson and you was going to get it. But this time you finna be being celebrated as above so below, because you passed the test. It didn't matter the situation. You pretty much said, that's just not my problem. Not my problem. And you didn't contribute to whatever was going on. If someone was mad, you let them be mad. If someone was feeling some type of way, you let them feel them type of way. You weren't trying to. When I say you stayed centered, and you was like, hey, the best way to love someone is to let them go, not to be overbearing and controlling, but to let them go. And I feel like someone's like, so you let me go, huh? And here they come. Now they focused on you because you let them go. Make it make sense. How someone that running from you don't want to be chased. If you chase this person, they swear to God you trying to control them and dictate shit, do stuff to them. If you let them go, they want you more. Huh? Okay. It's like playing cat and mouse, but don't want to play cat and mouse. So we just all gonna sit here and pretend like we're not playing cat and mouse. And I feel like you just pretty much said, hey, you know what? The universe is vast. You are absolutely right. Who am I to tell you to get out of your struggle? Who am I to tell you to stop complaining? Who am I to tell you that your wounds, it ain't worth sitting there sulking over? I ain't nobody. You are 100% accurate. And you said, I've enjoyed my time here. I've enjoyed the memories. I'm going to go ahead and Gemini Cricket my way on out of here before before Gemini season ends. I'm gone. And so the moment that you removed yourself, this person didn't have you to mirror back. Mirror back you to them. Like, they were using you as a mirror to see it themselves in a better light. Because when you tell this person, or when you show this person better through your actions and who you are, they feel like they are above their circumstances. They're above their struggles. But the moment that you remove yourself from the equation, and they can no longer use you as the reason why they're staying mad, the reason why they are the way that they are, then it's like, oh shit, I'm the motherfucking problem. And someone is realizing that they are the problem. And that you moved on. And that you're going to move on fast. And somebody could have been trying to like tell you, oh, you moved on so quickly or something like that. Listen, it's 365 days out of the year. And if you want to spend half of those years sulking about the past 10 years, you go right ahead. Don't let Taurus stop you. But if you want to spend the next 10, 20 years of your life continuously sulking, sit there by your motherfucking self. It's like somebody wanted you to nurture their wounds, nurture their demons, nurture their regrets of the past. Tell them that they don't deserve this, and I don't know. God is coming to fix all their problems for them. And then you weren't there to tell them that anymore. And then they felt some type of way. All right. Let's get your cards. Hey, man. Answer me now. You owe me a debt. You took him from me. Look at that. Everything that I was saying is coming out in these cards. The Hermit. The Hangman in reverse. Someone is being made aware that the evolution, the growth, the expansion wasn't for you. It was an opportunity for them to get out of their own way. You were a gift. You were a blessing in their life. I am talking to the Taurus because everybody knows it's a lot of people with a lot of Taurus placements, but I am talking to the person that surrenders, not the one that holds on tighter and commits even longer and fights even harder. I'm talking to the one that surrenders. This is too much. You right, I'm wrong. Let's not debate about this any longer. Because this is saying that somebody was feeling as if they were the opportunity and the blessing in your life. They were giving you an opportunity to get on their level. But baby, with all of this victim energy, ain't no way. How is it the Hangman energy is in reverse? This is someone that refused to work on themselves. They refused to take time and check themselves. So to avoid the period of time where they have to go away and ponder and think about their actions, they just deflect. Nope. This happened to me. If this wasn't happening, if that wasn't happening, this wouldn't be happening to me. Granted, all of that could be possible. But if it is happening and you can't change it, what do? right? Well, first, before you jump and make any decisions, you're supposed to be in the hangman energy to allow you to get the enlightenment. See things from more than one perspective and not just the consciousness that you, the perspective that you have, right? Because victim mentality and conscious, it talks about the things that you went through, allowing yourself to grieve through it, allowing yourself to feel it so you can become aware how it's kept you chain ball and stuck to a narrative, reality, or whatever. This is someone, okay, that refuse to receive that enlightenment. They refuse to allow those emotions in so they can confront them and handle them and process them. They do just a little bit. But when it becomes too heavy, they be like, okay, I did it. Now give me my reward. Okay, I did the work. Now I'm done. And so it's like trying to cheat the system. It's like trying to cheat the spiritual system by avoiding it altogether and only making the right decisions. Like, I did everything right. I jumped through all your hurdles. I committed. I did that. I did this. But so it's like you were spiritually aligned with this person because of checks and balances. No one can check someone on this type of high horse, right? This is not saying that you were meant to do something to this person or X, Y, and Z. But you were meant to encounter someone that is suspicious of you, align with them. They're intrigued by unraveling you because you're mysterious and it's hard to read you and it's hard to uncover you and unravel you. And then it's like, it's not a bribe. It's an opportunity, a divine opportunity. When this person becomes aware that yes, they've been alone, like they've been a lone wolf for majority of their life, and then they meet someone that's been a lone wolf as well, and they have the things that they went through, but it's like, this is not a competition match of, oh, your trauma ain't as bad as my trauma, but it's the reality of it is you're not the only fucking one going through trauma, right? So when one person that believes that their trauma supersedes everybody else's because it happened to them, and then they meet someone that embrace the enlightenment of their trauma and gained a new perspective around what trauma even means and the opportunity it brought in their life, and they're able to transcend it beyond just something that happened to them, but rather for them. This is someone that refuse to let up this idea. Like, I've been a lone wolf all my life. All my life I had to fight. All my life I had to do this. Everyone deserves to pay. I need everybody to pay. And then they meet someone like you, and it's like, okay. So are you taking matters into your own hands? Is this your get back, your revenge, your tactic? Or are you going to forgive, change your life? I mean, align your life to who you are now and allow a higher power. Allow a higher power to, as within, so without, as above, so below, whatever. Allow that higher power to bring everything full circle without you having to play God, or you having to be the judge, the jury, the persecutor, the DA. DA got that track, okay? And so it's like, I want to be successful. I want to win. I want to win. Me. So then someone meets you, and that's the energy of the Queen of Swords that I'm picking up on, where it's like, this person is expecting you, based off of their status and their success, to be looking at them. They're expecting you to be looking at them like, oh wow, because everybody and their mama treats this person like, oh wow, you're so fucking important because of your status, your success, or whatever it is that you're doing. And then here you come and you're like, yeah, but you're hurt. And then this person's like, who do you think you are? And so I do feel like, to a certain degree, this is someone that has been invested in trying to say, no, you're hurt. I'm trying to get you to see that you're hurt. It's like two people looking at each other. One person wants the other person to acknowledge that they're hurt, and that's the reason why they have a very condescending, belittling tongue or approach to life and how they speak or communicate. And then you have the other person that is pretty much looking at that person like, what makes you so concerned with whatever, how I communicate or how I speak? Who told you that your opinion mattered? And so someone feels very disturbed that you only feel like your opinion is the only one that matters in comparison to, it's like they're trying to get you to see that it's a one-way street, but it's like unsolicited advice. So either you're the person, that's not if, I'm talking to the person that has no ties, no commitments, no one expects anything from you because you're not tied to anything. You don't owe anyone any explanation. You don't have to have any loyalty. Anything that you do, it is because you fucking want to do it, and that's it. That's all. If that's you, I'm fucking talking to you through and through, because you have a person or a people that feel as if they want to offer you unsolicited advice, or they want to give you some type of advice that you should take into consideration. The Hangman energy in reverse, and they are disturbed that you refuse to take their advice or their opinion or their, because the consciousness card can also be what they've gathered, what they've concluded, their message, their perspective into consideration. You know, because they feel themselves taking your perspective into consideration. You get what I'm saying? There's like this energy of, my perspective is valid, take it into consideration. This is the area with consciousness here and victimhood. It's like, you have the power to do this. This is what you can do. This is what you're capable of. You can help or save or rescue this from people from themselves. And you are standing here firm in your belief that when a person is ready, that they will seek out the light. They will seek it out. But a person coming into spaces and just shining their light so brightly because they want people to see it, or because everywhere they go, it's almost like saying, it's like premeditated. It's like premeditated ascension, right? So if someone walks into a room and they woke up that day and they said, I am intentionally going to walk into this space because I want everyone to wake up. It's a God complex. I want to fix everybody. I want to help everybody. So energetically, it's like the divine is saying, no, Hangman energy in reverse. That's self-imposed. You're doing it yourself. You're taking it upon yourself to dictate when and how. You're not considering the quantum realm and, you know, the timing that it was going to happen and when it was going to happen and what was going to transpire. It's almost like, I've seen the future, I've seen how it ends, and I'm going to expedite it, speed it up. And so having a conversation is like the hermit energy is pretty much saying, who do you fucking think you are? This is someone that's been describing themselves as going through the hermit journey and confronting their own ego, because the hermit energy allows you to confront your own ego and to put your shit into perspective. You get the enlightenment and then you produce from there. This is saying someone they have everything taken from them, or they take it away themselves. They may detox. They self-imposed. It would be like, I'm abstaining from something, right? Abstinence. I'm semen retention. I'm abstaining from something, and I'm sacrificing this for the enlightenment of that, but never actually receiving the enlightenment, but believing that they did off their own fucking merit, and then realizing that the opportunity wasn't for them, or the blessing wasn't for them, and then being mad about it, and then blaming everybody else for some type of it's happening to me again, woe is me, it's being done to me again, someone is stealing, taking. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles. So this is the opportunity is it's a very direct message. Yes, the opportunity is there. Yes, the blessing is there. But it is only going to be there. The opportunity is being hand delivered to those that got out of their own way. Four of Cups in reverse. So I don't know if those are like individual messages, but it's like people are looking at you like you ain't supposed to know your worth. What in the self-sacrificing bullshit is going on? Like, you're not supposed to know your worth. Like, you're not supposed to desire something. Like, you're not supposed to have something. Who are you to decide? Who are you to decide? Well, what I'm seeing here is spirit, your divine. All these angels are coming through saying the universe is vast. You can go anywhere you want to go. You could do anything that you want to do. And in Taurus reality and in your world, these ascended masters are making sure that the only regret you ever have to experience is the one where you sleep on yourself, the one where you get in your own way, the one where you stop loving yourself to sacrifice yourself for the next motherfucker. Those are the only realities where you miss out on what was rightfully yours, what's inherently yours. If you so choose not to be a victim and not to sacrifice yourself and to not get in your own way, great. The enlightenment, you're gonna be released from them having to constantly tell you why you deserve it, why you worthy, why you should believe you have it. And then you'll be like, yeah, you're right, I am worthy, am I? Yeah, you're right, I do deserve it. No, you out of that shit. You out of that shit. You out of that shit. And that is very big for you, Taurus. Very big for you. You're doing amazeballs. Yeah, it's like you're getting out of this simulation of this operating system that says you must be this strong, overly capable person that does your job, the next person's job, and everybody else's job because no one else can do it but fucking you. You're like, no. And so you surrendering that need to be strong for everybody and be vulnerable was the fucking test. There's something that you did where you just, all you had to do was cry. I'm talking to someone that doesn't like crying. You don't like being vulnerable. You use your strength as a way to keep yourself away from people and situations and prevent. And you didn't do that. In some area of your life, you shed a tear. Okay, you shed a tear, and that all you needed was one drop, and the call was put in, or one drop. That's all. Because you're not this cold, frigid person. You're just like Tafiti, you know? You just had your heart stolen. And you just got a little... What did Megan say? Megan said, I was having a bad day. The commercial. I think it's the commercial for... Or the trailer for the new Megan movie. They were like... She was like, I'm sorry for strangling you and tying you up and doing all these things to you. And then she was like, or something. So she was like pretty much apologizing to people, you know. I'm sorry that this happened. It just really was a bad day. And so the lady was like, you told me. So I can't believe you put me in this child's toy. So she's like, you told me you were going to rip my thorax out. And she said, I was having a bad day. And you know the wild part? Yeah, making energy is all through here. Just like, I was having a bad day. Like, you know, making energy reminds me of like an overprotective mama bear that is just literally sacrificing their whole life to make sure everything performs and operates well. And then you go on this, you realize that no one ever took the time for you to help you process your feelings, to help you process the things that you were going to go through. And so you had to heal and recover. You know, that's only fair. Because, you know, it's like, okay, if I put that down, who's to say tomorrow the next motherfucker ain't gonna try you? And the truth of the matter is, they be trying you. The truth of the matter is, you can't control when a motherfucker try you, but you can control how you respond. So you see how like control is such a word that is, it has extremes, you know, on a spectrum. And this is saying that you had to go through experiences because nobody wanted to take the motherfucking time to teach you about the spectrum and what that means. They just put you in this operating system and they had you operating out of hurt and doing things to you and then you get sick and tired of being fed up, and so you move and where it's like nobody can check you, you know, where it's like ruthless in a little bit, just a little tad bit. And then so you had to find a balance on that spectrum. I don't have to be extremely controlling. I can allow, you know, myself even to be vulnerable. I'm not too proud to apologize. And you know how hard that is for Taurus to be able to apologize, right? Some of you guys was like, yo, you said okay. You know, y'all play with the idea of boundaries and let people get a word in or have their moment, and you let them. And so you're learning about performance on the spectrum. Performing on the spectrum. Maybe you're on the spectrum. Maybe you're on the spectrum of autism, or you're on the spectrum of something, and you're performing. Because you know, I'm going to tell you this right now, if you have ever worked with autistic children, they don't really have a meter of like emotional range. It can go from 0 to 1,000 really fast, and it's like, I wasn't meant to hurt you, but that was reflex. You know, you ever seen someone get bitch slapped by an autistic person, and it's like, you told me no, I didn't know how to process that. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, someone didn't know how to process. They know how to process these events, and no one taught them, so they've been learning along the way. You know, but they definitely on the spectrum. They're on that light spectrum. Yeah. And so I see someone learning like, okay, I can be vulnerable. That doesn't mean that I am getting off my journey. I can have both. I don't have to spend the next 2 years contemplating if it's the right decision. I can have a little ice cream, you know. It's like saying, you know, you're on the spectrum of extreme. I can't do this, I can't do that, because I'm performing and I'm showing up in these areas, so I don't have time to go out, I don't have time to celebrate. And it's like, yes, you can. enjoy it a little bit, but since you're on the spectrum, you need to give yourself a reward system. You need to find a way to stop telling yourself no to the opportunities that come your way. And I do see you, I'm not going to hold you. I see you meeting people and maybe they're not the best options for you, but it will help sharpen, it will help sharpen. You're going to meet some bad apples along the way, Taurus. Okay? And just as quickly as they come in is just as quickly as they're going to come out. And a lot of them are going to be turned off by you. A lot of them are going to go in the opposite direction. And that's okay. They may be trying to hook up. They may be trying to get a little quick fix. Maybe they want nothing serious. And you're like, oh, why I keep meeting non-committal people? They're just like the wind. You let them come in and you let them leave, like leaves that fall off a tree. You don't hold on tightly to leaves. You just let them fall. And it's like, thank you for teaching me this. Thank you for teaching me that. And hell, just put them in your phone as dinner. Breakfast movie. Because this is saying someone's going to be out here in these streets accepting offers. And so anyone that attempts to, it's a new little diamond that I see here. And it's the kind of diamond that they like to pretend like they're not pushing your boundaries. Okay? And then deflect like you are being, what's that word? Like, oh, you're looking at everything in a negative way. Huh? Like, how can you be looking? It's either it is what it is or it is what it isn't. So it's come with the Two of Pentacles. This is like being aware of bullshit, but not clocking it right away. Now, why on God's green earth would Spirit have you do that? I don't fucking know. Let's see together. Spirit, why would you have Taurus do something like that? It sounds crazy. Okay. See, the only ones that's going to try you like that, Spirit is saying, is the ones you be trying to reconcile with. Because they familiar with you getting away with letting them get away with stuff. Okay. Easy to gaslight you. So them going to be the ones that hit you up. Reminiscing, I was thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Oh, no. Okay. They use you as a way to pick themselves up. Do you think about me still? Because you give it when you, Taurus, give someone the time of day. Oh, they feel like a champion. And so, it does like a ego boost. Emotional pick you up, and then you walk away feeling like, damn, that really didn't go nowhere. Because it was dead to begin with. The cup was already empty. They didn't have nothing to give you. So it's like, that they calling you and they ain't about shit. They ain't gonna really want to do shit. They ain't really want to move the relationship on. They still in the same emotional status that they were in when they left you 6 months ago, 5 months ago, a month. So it don't take rocket science for you to know not to emotionally invest yourself. I feel like you have to learn how to, with Hermit energy, how to be on the spectrum of detachment. You don't have to be extremely detached to the point where you're cold, aloof, and it's hard to communicate or talk to you or get anything out of you. But just, turn the voltage, maybe 50-50, 60-20, 80-20, you don't have to be 110% of the time. It's like, I don't owe you no explanation. Now, see, here's the thing, though. When you in non-committal energy, man, okay, Taurus, this is what Spirit is saying. When you, Taurus, this ain't gonna work for everybody, but when you, my friend, are in non-committal energy, that commands attention. That's what the Spirit is saying. And see, you can't fake this, right? See, people be like, oh, I'm going to do this in manipulation tactic, and I'm going to pretend like I'm in non-committal energy. I'm going to pretend like I'm detached, and that's going to force someone to come towards them, right? On some strategy manipulation tactic, right? Or two can play that game. But when you in that frequency, you get back an angry person. You don't get back a person that want to heal with you and grow with you and do different things. You get back a person that can feel it in their soul, like you got them there on some I own you type of shit. You belong to me type of shit. And they will have no tolerance for you. They'll be very impatient. They will treat you like shit. And they will fucking hate everything. They will blame you for everything that goes wrong in their life. When you genuinely master how to love in a detached way, where you are not basing your emotional reactions off of the other person's choices or how they move as a way to determine what you will and won't do, you raise the motherfucking bar. Okay, you raise the bar in such a high way to the point where it's beneath you to go tit for tat. It's beneath you to utilize any little tactic as a way to control someone. You really think very little of the person that you have to use those tactics on. Truthfully, energetically, it's the lowest vibration you could do something from. You really pull from an energy of disgust. Like, I just do this to you because it's not even a love frequency. It's a frequency of I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? And when you bored, you eat shit, right? When you really don't feel like cooking something and loving something, you go eat shit, right? And they still get your order wrong. Or when you feel overwhelmed, exhausted, empty cup, you indulge in numbing activities. It's the lowest vibration to pull from, but it's still something. It just ain't really much of it, but it's just something. It's enough to get you by maybe 5 days or less. And then next thing you know, you back arguing or you back in the same predicament. So at this next level, at this high vibrational level, it's really like letting someone go with love. Whether they go and talk to someone else, whether they involve with someone else, whether you ever hear from them again, you love them so unconditionally to the point where you emotionally do not feel it doesn't hit a trigger in you. It doesn't hit a trigger in you. Not because you numb or because you cold or you iced out. No, it doesn't hit a trigger in you where it's like there's nothing that another person can do, or there's nothing that this person can do that would make me feel as if they came and when they come or leave, that is contingent on how I show up or how I feel about them. They can come and go. They can be there 5 months and leave another 5 months. At the end of the day, it's like you always know that they're with you. That's a different type of confidence. That's a different type of sexy. That's a different type of, there ain't no competition because we don't compete where we can't compare. That is the difference between you and every other emotional connection that someone has ever involved themselves with. And that's a fact. That is a motherfucking fact. Now, maybe someone needed to see like, oh, if you moving off hurt bad, is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did it, but I sure know how to. You be. I prove it to you. Be good to you, cause I had some issues. I think somebody wanted to know, like, you know, are your issues resolved or something like that? And so maybe, you know, not telling you, like, not resolving, leaving things left unsaid, not resolving the emotions, and then, never giving you a definitive answer. Naturally, all of these different things are supposed to trigger you. Maybe this is the process that this person I feel like somebody definitely wanted to get over you. Get over this entire situation. But they're stuck somewhere in between 5 and 6. And I think this person just don't have the energy to fight, or they don't want to fight something. What is it they don't want to fight? They don't want to fight it. They feel called. This is I feel like you're calling me. I feel like you're calling me. Like you're calling me in. Cause this is it. Maybe there was some. This is my spying card. So maybe there was looking on social media and stuff like that. But it's you calling me in. I'm having flashbacks. I'm thinking about that one time. This is spontaneously. I'm thinking about that one time we were spontaneous. Doing stuff. Y'all was doing some. Damn. Okay, freaks. Y'all was doing stuff outside. Anywho. Oh, so I feel like somebody wants to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. They are if they feel like they're unable to be loving to anyone else because of unresolved issues with you. And it's unresolved. It's I can't give you my heart because I gave it to someone else. When I tell you, listen to me, Taurus, okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. Because the Ace of Wands ain't out here. So what this is telling me is, the Ace of Wands is the only thing that's not out here. They haven't taken initiative in some capacity, but the truth still remains that this person feels like something keeps drawing y'all back towards each other. They can't quite explain it. And it's like a SOS. Like a SOS call. And this person feels like you are spiritually watching them, or that you are spiritually out here doing stuff on purpose because you know that they're watching you. I don't know, y'all. This different, okay? You're behaving a certain type of way because you know that they're watching you or something like that. This is definitely non-committal energy or something. It's a lot going on here. Yeah, I really think that this person, okay, you know how I said somewhere between the 5 and the 6, there's the 7. And what I'm getting with the 7 here is the problem that this person has is that they feel like you cocky about it. They're kind of translating your level of detachment like a cocky energy. And it's not showing me that it's cocky because it's saying you're very vulnerable. What it's telling me is that not being able to read you makes this person feel weak, vulnerable, susceptible to whatever you decide. And typically this person is used to being the one that dictates the narrative, right? But what they also run into is the same plots and schemes being done. You are the only person that has not plot, schemed, or strategized against this person. Matter of fact, you have given them the space to do whatever they feel is best for them. Truly letting go, truly surrendering. Not doing it because you sad or you mad, but because you genuinely love this person. Fair is fair. And so I do feel like this person, it kind of ruffles their feather, gets their gears going just a little bit at the fact that they know that you know that they are incapable of feeling for anyone else the way they felt for you. And that's like, oh, I can't stand that shit. I can't stand the fact that you know that I know that you know that I can't move on. Or I can't, that there ain't no one else that can do what you do or what we've done or what we had emotionally. Because there's a lot of cups out here. Yes, they can do a lot of different things. Yes, they can physically show up. But honey, when you and this person talk, it's like time stood still. Ace of Cups in reverse is telling me it's like y'all are you guys will initiate a conversation or have a heart-to-heart conversation, and it picks up where it left off, as if time never separated you. How? And this person is like, why is it like that with you? Why not with anyone else? I don't know. I don't know. I don't see you doing anything to this person. So they don't want to hear, oh, because we're soulmates, or oh, because we're supposed to be together. No, I don't want to hear that, because if we were supposed to get together, why didn't we get it right the fucking first time? That's what they're pretty much saying. So do I feel like there's some hurt feelings? Absolutely. Does that change the way they feel for you? No. Four of Cups. This is saying this is this person's opportunity to forgive you. It's also their opportunity to decide, if they just want to release you. But what's also keeping you and this person in alignment together is because this person can feel you releasing them, and they don't want want it to end. Eight of Cups in reverse. They don't want you guys' soul connection, whatever, to really be severed. Right? But you can't sit around convincing this person of the infinite possibilities. No. Because all they're going to do, like they do to everyone else, is give you their ass to kiss. All they're going to do is woe is me to you after they done did that to the next person. And it's going to happen every single time they feel as if it's a situation that they can't get over, or that they can't get over you, or they can't get you sprung on them. You see what I'm saying? Deep-rooted insecurity. And I feel like that is a big part of the contact and no contact that had to happen, because whether it was on your side or their side, they had to work on that insecurity, because that could be without addressing that or being aware that both of you have that type of insecurity, and you both like to feel the I don't know what placements y'all have, but y'all both do this thing. Y'all both gifted. Y'all both like to feel like you and the other person are y'all sprung. That's what it says. The both of y'all. Let's be real. You like to feel like the person that you're in love with is sprung on you, and they're infatuated with you, and they want you and no one else. You want them sprung on you. You want to have that effect on somebody. And then so does this person. They want to feel like you sprung on them. They want to have that effect on you. And when neither one of you is giving each other that satisfaction or that type of, it's like, nah, you ain't really sprung like I really want you to be, then it's like, of course, you both are going to kind of, like, y'all both will be forced to look and say, well, you got no one to blame for why you don't want to talk to this person or why it didn't work out, because you had this insecurity that you didn't want to confront. And that goes for both of y'all. What it's telling me is that one of y'all had the aha moment and was like, you know what? I forgive myself for my shortcomings. I forgive the disappointment. I forgive myself for prioritizing myself, because this is someone that's not accustomed to other people prioritizing themselves and missing out on the opportunity with them. They are the prize. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to fucking sleep on your own, receiving something that many people would be fucking excited to receive, this person's like, either you got to be slow or slower. Maybe I'm missing the mark. So I think this person needs to know what it was something I did, and I don't think it's nothing that you both can point each other's fingers at. I feel like one of you guys just was made aware that you have unresolved issues and there's a savior complex, and the other person, you may be leaning on this person like, save me, rescue me from myself, but that's another karmic lesson to learn, because the moment that person doesn't show up the way you want them to, or they don't continue something you expect from them, then you feel as if they don't love you no more. But that's not the truth. Relationships evolve, people grow. And I feel like one of y'all just had that epiphany before the other person, and the ascended masters had to say, are you going to be karmic and stay in that connection and wait around for this person to catch on to that, or are you going to prioritize you? And I feel like you was held in contempt. Like, my hands are tied. I can't bring this toxic trait with me. I can't bring this karmic trait with me into this new relationship, because I'm susceptible to allow you to overthrow my boundaries and to treat me however you want to treat me. And I feel like whether y'all end up together or not, you are going to meet new people. And I think this person is only going to have their epiphany and their wake up call when you live in your motherfucking life and you out here leaving the fence, okay? Leaving the confines of whatever boundary was created for you not to cross over. You got to get out your safety zone or something. I'm telling you. And that's why this happened for you. Let's get your closing messages. Look at here. I know we was all over the place, but I definitely have enjoyed this message that came through for y'all. Shout out to y'all, Taurus. I was gonna post it on the community tab. Should I say it now, Spirit? Yes. So, what was it? I was gonna post something on the community tab that says, I can't remember what I said. Damn. It was something along the lines of, like, we woke up today and decided we was gonna trust someone. Went to McDonald's and they still got our order wrong. That's what we get for trusting people. So, Taurus, you doing a great job. You on your purpose shit. You are. And it's not you, it's him. Whoever him is. It's a part of your purpose to come in contact with certain people that are going to, the enlightenment is for you to retrieve, but they are definitely mirrors. The universe is bringing soulmates. We have more than one into your life that will mirror to you, and maybe you will be a mirror to them, but it's definitely saying alignment, and your souls are calling out to each other. Whoa. Okay. Yes, I'm okay. This is just confirming yin and yang energy, higher self. Someone is going through an activation. They're not ready to make up right now. They're not really ready to heal something with you right now. But this is definitely someone that when they are ready, they don't run away from situations. They confront it when they feel guided to confront a situation. Right now this person is focused on their finances. But have they released you? No. Are you know whoever this person is, they don't have no karmic ex buying them. They don't have no karmic at all. They don't even have, this may be someone that don't have no kids, or they don't have any type of child situation. It does seem like forgiveness though. I don't know what this person want apology for. It's like, I think this person wants to apologize for like not being available. Something about not being available. Okay. There's going to be someone that's like, I apologize for being so busy and not really being available. And you may be like, not you, but I think that I feel like typically this person doesn't apologize for not being available. They don't typically apologize for not being heard from in a long time. But I think this person is gonna do something with you that they don't normally do, which is acknowledge. Like I think this person views you as someone that's not someone that's spying on them or trying to do them wrong, trying to trap them, or be like gossiping and telling their friends and doing this and doing that. Like you aren't showing up on social media being conflict. They don't get that vibe from you. I just feel like ultimately this person is going to like apologize for kind of like thinking that you were be trying to do that to them, or that you were behind anything that they made, any like limitations or delays that they may have experienced in their own career. I just see someone really they're having a higher self activation. They're seeing things from a higher perspective versus the 3D dense perspective that they came from, where it's like, oh, this is always happening to me. So I hope that makes sense. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I love you guys. May these messages bring you eternal peace, Taurus, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.